What's going on, my loves? I want to do this video real quick just to let you guys know the kind of coach that I am and the kind of coach that I am not, what to expect in your sessions, and how I run my practice. So let's get started. So I'm trying really hard to get shorter videos. So let me just kind of run through this with some bullet points as clear and concise as possible. So what I don't do, I don't babysit feelings, okay? Your feelings are valid. I want to know how you feel about things. But what I mean by that is I deal in facts. So after we discuss your feelings, we're going to deal in facts, because the way that I go about doing certain process of getting you through things is, despite how you feel, which is a lot of times how people get messed up in life, we deal in the facts of the situation. And I'm very big on your mind leading with logic and your heart catching up. And so a lot of times we have thoughts that we think, and then we have emotions that we feel after we have those thoughts. So for me, I call myself a mental reorganizer. After we deal with the emotions of it all, we go back to facts. So I need my clients to be very clear. I do care about your feelings, but I am not here to babysit your feelings. Once we go through how you feel about it, we're going to go through the facts and try to solve some problems, okay? So how you feel about things does not make things facts. I'll give you one example, because examples are what makes my videos long. If your parent develops Alzheimer's and they forget your name and it hurts your feelings, it's very valid that they hurt your feelings. But I cannot change the fact that they have Alzheimer's. What we can do is we can talk about your feelings, but we're going to start to get very logical about what Alzheimer's is, what you can expect, and how you can cope with the feeling of your feelings being hurt that they forget your name. But first, we got to go through the facts of the situation, okay? And adjust from there, okay? So I deal in feelings, of course, but I am not here to babysit feelings. If you try to tell me my parents been diagnosed with Alzheimer's, or I think they have Alzheimer's, or they keep forgetting my name, even though maybe there's not an official diagnosis from a doctor, I'm going to say, sounds like your parent has Alzheimer's. Can't change your parent having Alzheimer's. This is how we can deal with it. These are the tools I can give you to deal with it, okay? So we can talk about your feelings, but we're going to deal in the facts, okay? And once you let me do my process, I can't say I promise, but the goal is that you feel differently about how you think about things. Hopefully that makes sense, all right? But feelings don't make facts. I need all my clients to be very clear about that's how I work. All right. I don't sugarcoat shit. Okay. I'm very blunt. I don't sprinkle sugar and powder and glitter on shit. I ask you, why are we not removing the shit? Okay. My goal is that you came to me to remove the shit. Okay. I don't have glitter. If you have a magical unicorn pooping glittery shit, that's on you. Then go enjoy your unicorn. Otherwise, if you come to me with, some things that are going on in your life, I'm going to try to get you to understand and do it yourself, because I'm not here to do your work for you, that you need to shovel the shit out. I mean, best case, you use it for fertilizer and, turn lemons into lemonade type of thing. But for the most part, we're going to cover why you decided to live with shit, okay? And how to get rid of it. Hopefully that makes sense, okay? I tell my clients, you have the right to fire me as much as I have the right to fire you, okay? If you don't do your homework, it's one of the main reasons why I fire my clients. Doing your homework the way that you want to do it and not the way that I gave you instructions to do it is another reason why I fire my clients. When you come to me, of course I need to know what's going on, but mostly I am trying to get an understanding of the problems that you want to tackle, the things you feel you want to work on, the things that are bothering you, and we make an action plan to tackle them. An action plan, not a talking me to death plan. I need to know what's going on. Your first session, I need you to talk as much as possible. Once you've done that, we're going to make an action plan. My job is not to sit and listen to you talk and complain every single session. I need to know what's going on, okay? If you want to vent, if you want to dump, that is what your friends are for. I am not your friend. So you need to be very clear that you're coming to me and we're going to get to work, okay? Any personal trainers are not going to have you come to them and talk about, your whole world and how you got to be that way. And they're going to work you out. Okay, so some things obviously I need to know, a lot of things I need to know to gain a full understanding, and we'll dive deeper if we need to dive deeper. But my goal as a coach is to be cutthroat, to hear what's going on, and to give you actual functional actions to solve the problems that you're having. Hopefully that makes sense. And I don't give instant gratification. I'm going to be very clear. I do not guarantee instant gratification. I have had clients in the first session go, damn, we covered a lot. I feel lighter, which is great. That's why I love to do my job. Go from tears to laughter. But instant gratification is something that I think a lot of people want me to really come in and they wave a magic wand and all of a sudden they feel better. People don't like going home and do the homework. But if you don't do the homework, if you don't work the tools, you're not going to process through something. And you didn't get to that place overnight. So we need to actually do some work. My goal, so I'm clear, is not to repeatedly have my clients coming back. My goal is that we get you to that place that you want to get to as soon as possible so you can go out and get me more clients, all right? My rates are not high enough for me to want to sit in someone just constantly having a pity party and not doing anything about it. You come to me when you're ready to solve the problems that you have and you're ready to admit the truth and do the work. Otherwise, I think therapists are amazing and I think that you should find one. All right. I am a coach. I am a get it done type of person. All right. And part of that get it done is the working relationship that you go home and you do the work and the homework and use the tools that I gave you in our sessions. All right. What I do. All right. I laugh. I love to laugh. Your sessions are not a ticking clock. We're super quiet like this and I'm just staring at you with a notepad and judgment. And that's what it feels like because a lot of mental reorganizers don't talk. All right. I give you, like I said, the tools and the tricks so that you can go out and handle the next time that thing comes up, the next conversation with that person where they say that thing, the next moment where you're having anxiety and you don't know what to do, when worry comes over you, okay, when you feel depressed, okay. Most people who feel depression, most people who are suicidal, they don't want to feel depressed. They don't want to be suicidal. They just don't want to feel the way that they feel anymore. And sometimes the best thing to do is pull the blanket over your head or they fail to exit this earth. So I want to be very clear. My goal is to get you to a different mental space. I'll call myself a mental reorganizer. That's what I try to do. We have to be very clear. We think thoughts first, and then our body feels the feelings after we think those thoughts. So getting this and getting a different point of view is a great explanation of what I do. I am here to mentally reorganize how you think about things. Okay? All right. And as you may have heard, I do curse. I curse. I am a cursor. Very honest trait of highly intelligent people, believe it or not. But I do curse. I don't curse at my clients. Although I might ask you what the fuck is going on, or what the fuck are you doing? But that is how I deal with my clients. It is my practice. That's how I function. If you were in a super low place and you're not ready for gut punches, I give gut punches. I give honest, hard, blunt, direct, no sugar-coated gut punches. So if you're not ready for that kind of truth and that rawness, I'm not saying I don't go to my class, you're stupid. You're stupid as fuck. I don't do that. But, well, why the fuck are we doing this? If you keep doing XYZ, you might hit you with that. But hopefully if you are interested in working with me, you like my personality. I am sensitive because the topics that I work under, the subjects that my practice is based upon are things that I've been through. So you do actually get a lot of empathy from me because I've gone through it. I've cried with my clients when they're expressing emotions because I know what it feels like. And it's not a hollow conversation of things I haven't been through. And I also cry with my clients when I see they've had a breakthrough. I'm like, oh my God, you guys are doing so good. I love my couple clients. So yeah, that is what I do in my practice. So if you're interested in working with me, my contact information is below. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Hopefully this explains some things to you. Video just as long as the last one, but a lot more to the point. And also just to give you guys another example, since I'm running on 9 minutes, my last one was 11. I am the type of coach where if you go to a doctor and you have diabetes, I'm not going to give you insulin. I'm going to say, we need to clean your cabinets out. We need to go back and discuss how you got these eating habits. Are you eating when you're emotional? Are you eating, when something triggers you? Like, what's going on that you have these eating habits? And we also need to put an action plan in place to go replace these things with healthier items. I'm not a health coach, but I'm just giving you an example. So if you go to a doctor and you have diabetes, I'm not going to be the doctor that says, let's get you some insulin, although I understand people just need insulin. But I'm the doctor that's going to say, we need to go over what you're eating on a regular basis, like now, before this gets more out of hand. So I am an action-driven, very blunt life coach. All right. So before you sign up with me, know what you're signing up for. All right. I am big on getting it done so you can feel lighter and enjoy a beautiful, confident life because you deserve it.